Hey everybody, welcome back to Brainiac Baseball's 1981 Detroit Tigers season replay. Today's matchup is between the Detroit Tigers and the Baltimore Orioles at Memorial Stadium. On the mound for Detroit is Dave Rozema, whose record is 3-1 with a 4.37 ERA. And pitching for the Orioles is Allan Ramirez, whose record is 3-4 with a 3.80 ERA. And so we won the first of the two games against the Orioles. And JT hit 2 home runs in yesterday's game, and that was 4 RBIs. So basically, he single-handedly won that game. That brings our record back to 500 and overall 9-10, and moves us into a tie for 4th, only 7 games back. So the predicament that I'm in is that with Thompson hitting those 2 home runs and having his contract up at the end of the year, I'm kind of stuck in that in-between mode. Do I trade Thompson? Do I keep him? It's hard to say. I don't have anyone to play first base, maybe other than Marty Castillo. And then we have Greg Brock in Double-A that will eventually be the successor to JT. But, he's not ready yet. So maybe I just have to eat his salary and, see how it turns out. So I did have a question from James from the Facebook group page for Baseball Mogul. And he asked me who did I cut to help out my roster. And I did cut Barry Bonnell. Very low ratings, wasn't really giving us much. Defensively, he was great, but hitting, he basically had fallen off the map. Also, Tony Armas was in AAA and was just taking up a spot at the AAA level. We also got rid of Larry Johnson and Tom Chisholm from my AAA lineup, who were just really doing nothing for us, had low ratings and really meant nothing. So as you can see here, these are all the hitters that are available. And then Bob Lacey, who we traded for from Oakland, who did not get a single out for us, even though he pitched in 2 games. So pretty horrible there. So Dave Rozema is the pitcher today. He's 3-1. All of our bullpen is available, including Joe Beckwith. And very sad to say, Joe Beckwith passed away last night. He had colon cancer. And he passed away yesterday. And so as he's just joined our roster, maybe we can get some good vibes from Joe. Rest in peace, buddy. And we are going to take a look here at our lineup versus the righty Allan Ramirez. It's the same lineup as yesterday, same lineup that we're going to go with until we get eliminated, or maybe even a player gets injured or tired. So let's go ahead and do the Tigers lineup rundown. Batting leadoff and in center field is Ricky Henderson. Batting second and at shortstop is Alan Trammell. Batting third in left field is Kirk Gibson. Batting cleanup at first base is Jason Thompson. Batting fifth and DHing today is Reggie Jackson. Batting sixth and catching is Lance Parrish. Batting seventh in right field is Gary Hancock. Batting eighth at third base is Mickey Hatcher. And batting ninth at second base is Sweet Lou Whitaker. Allan Ramirez pitching for the Orioles. He was a rookie last year, and he made his major league debut against the Tigers. He went 11-5 in 18 starts with that 3.09 ERA. More walks than strikeouts. He seems to have leveled that out a little bit more with his walk to strikeout ratio. This is his 11th start. 3.80 ERA. Opponents are batting .228. He looks pretty good. I mean, overall, If you were to consider this one full season, 14-9 with a 3.32 ERA is pretty damn good. So let's see if we can't put up some runs on this guy. You see here the Baltimore defensive lineup, and Ricky Henderson leading off. Ricky strikes out swinging. I've complained that he is in a slump, but he does have 3 hits in the last 3 games, so maybe he's just not performing up to his level. As Tram hits a long fly ball to center field, 383 feet, which is caught for the second out. So 2 down for Kirk Gibson. Oh, Gibby strikes out. Wow. So that's going to do it for the top of the first. We go to the bottom half. Let's take a look at the Orioles lineup. Batting leadoff and at shortstop is Jimmy Sexton. Batting second at at DH is Mike Eden. Batting third in right field is Ken Singleton. Batting cleanup and in left field is Jeff Burrows. Batting fifth at third base is Doug DeCinces. Batting sixth and catching is Glenn Borgman. Batting seventh at second base is Wayne Crichiki. Batting eighth and playing first base is Bobby Bonner. And batting ninth in center field is Al Bumbry. Dave Rozema on the mound for the Tigers. Probably our best pitcher so far. He's won 3 of his last 6 games. And he's pitched pretty well in most of those. Gave up 5 in that 5 1/3 performance where he took the loss against Toronto. Got the win against California. Almost got the complete game. And pitched pretty well against Cleveland, but was not in the decision. So we'll see if Dave Rozema's got his good stuff today. Jimmy Sexton leading off. He's got a 9-game hitting streak going on right now. And Sexton hits a ground ball to Tram. There's 1 down. Next up is Mike Eden. Eden ground ball to Tram. Back-to-back ground balls and 2 down for Ken Singleton, batting in the 3rd spot where Eddie Murray would normally be. Murray's got the day off as Bobby Bonner is playing first, and Singleton flies out to left field. So we go to the top of the second with Thompson leading off. 11 home runs, among the league leaders, batting .292 versus righties, and he walks. So Thompson on first for Reggie Jackson made his debut as a Tiger yesterday and had 3 walks in that game. He does have a home run against Ramirez. Back-to-back walks, 4 walks for Jackson. I traded for him for his power, but he's getting on base, so we will take it. Next up is Parrish with nobody out, runners at first and second. And he takes a 3rd strike looking for the first out. 1 down, runners at first and second. Then for Gary Hancock on a 3-game hitting streak. And he hits a ground ball to third. That will likely be a double play. It is. And that will end the top of the second. So we cannot capitalize on runners at first and second with nobody out. We go to the bottom of the second. Here is Jeff Burrows, had the day off yesterday. Ground ball to Whitaker. There's 1 down. That will bring up Doug DeCinces, 4 for 8 against Rozema. And a base hit to center field. So runner on first for Borgman. Borgman also had the day off yesterday. He pops it up on the infield. Thompson makes the play. That is the second out. That's going to bring up Crichiki, batting .352 overall and .367 versus righties. Rozema walks him, which will bring up Bobby Bonner. We're going to pull the outfield in. Bonner, not a lot of power. Maybe most famous for being on the rookie card of Cal Ripken, the Topps rookie card, 1982. And Bonner pops it up on the infield. And that's going to be caught by Tram for the third out. So we go to the top of the third. No score. Tigers do not have a hit yet against Ramirez. Ground ball by Hatcher. There's one down. Next up is Sweet Lou. There we go. Base hit to left field. Runner on first. And Borgman batting .199. He did not, does not have a good arm. We're going to try to steal against Borgman. Let's see if Whitaker. Oh, he pitch out, and he's still safe at second. So, yeah, Whitaker gets his 5th stolen base. Let's see what Ricky can do here. Ricky walks. 3 walks, 3 Ks for Ramirez. We need a clutch hit here from Tram. Oh, that's more than clutch. That's a long ball to left. And a 3-run shot. His 8th on the season. And it's 3-0 Detroit. So we're feeling pretty good about ourselves, even though Gibby strikes out for the second out of the inning. And Thompson's going to bloop it into left center field, deep enough to be caught, and that is the third out. So the 3-run homer from Trammell gives us a 3-run lead, and we go to the bottom of the third. Al Bumbry leading off against Rozema, and Bumbry ekes a base hit past Whitaker. So runner on first for Jimmy Sexton. And Sexton pops it up into foul ground on the third base side. And Hatcher makes the play. One down. Here is Mike Eden batting .224 versus righties. Ground ball to first. And Thompson gets the lead runner, but they cannot turn 2. So 2 down, Eden on first for Ken Singleton. Ooh, he hits it in the left center field gap, and Eden holds it third. It's a double. So second and third for the cleanup hitter, Jeff Burrows. His slugging percentage is not great versus righties, as Rozema gets Burrows to pop it up to third, and that is the final out of the inning. We go to the top of the fourth. 3-0 Detroit. Here's Mr. October, and they walk him again. Wow. Well, I should bat him leadoff, as that is his 5th walk in 2 games. So, yeah, okay, we're going to let Parrish swing away. Oh, nope. Doesn't even take the bat off his shoulders. 1 down for Hancock. Oh, ground ball to third. Is that 2 double plays? I think he's grounded into 2 double plays in this game. So we go to the bottom of the fourth. Doug DeCinces leading off, 5 for 8 now with that base hit to lead off, not to lead off, to get the base hit in the second inning is what I'm trying to say. Not so eloquent here in game 47 of the season. We are almost to the halfway point as Borgman gets a base hit into right center field. So runner on first. Here's Crichiki. Ground ball to short. They cannot turn two. They get Borgman at second. So one down for Bonner. And he strikes out swinging. So that's the first K for Rozema. We go to the top of the fifth. 3-0 Detroit. Only 2 hits today. And we did get kind of a late start in yesterday's game, too, as Hatcher hits it right back to Ramirez. Our 2 new acquisitions are 0 for 8 right now. That'll bring up Sweet Lou. He had a hit his first time through the order. And he gets a ground ball to Bonner at first. He's going to leave it up to Henderson to get a rally going. Oh, maybe a home run. Oh, caught in almost dead center field, 379 feet. I thought Ricky had a home run, which would have been his third as a Tiger. But the center fielder, Bunbury, makes the catch, and here he is leading off the bottom of the fifth against Rozema. And he sends a fly ball to center field. 358 feet, caught by Henderson. So turnabout is fair play with 1 down and Jimmy Sexton up. Rozema walks Sexton. So runner on first for Mike Eden. And on that high, that's a high sinker. Oh, it didn't sink at all. Look at that. Sexton steals second base. Ground ball to short for Eden, and Sexton advances. He must have been running on the play. So 2 down for Ken Singleton. He's 5 for 10 with a walk against Rozema. Oh, no. And Rozema walks him for his 3rd walk. It's going to bring up the slugger Burrows. Only 2 home runs so far. Batting .270 versus righties. Ground ball to Whitaker. And they get out of the inning. 5 scoreless innings for Rozema. We go to the top of the 6th. We're going to flip it over to the in-game stats. And I guess if I had to pick with 2 hits, we're going to go to Trammell with that 3-run jack. And here he is batting .306 versus righties. Ground ball to second. Crichiki makes the play, 1 down. Next up is Gibby. And there we go. Gibby gets a base hit to center. Do we want to go for 2? I'm going to say no. But we will hit and run with Gibby. Try to get things in motion. Ground ball for Thompson. The only place to first. So we've got Gibby in scoring position for Reggie. 7-14 on base and another walk. Wow, 6 walks in 2 games. That is insane. Wow, I mean, it's unbelievable. And Parrish is going to make him pay with a line drive to left field. Let's see. Would you send the runner home? Yeah, we're going to send the runner home. Wait, is that an inside the park home run? No. Okay, it's Reggie. Yeah, why not? Oh, Reggie's safe at home. So a 2-run double from No Pants Lance. And we are ahead 5-0. So looking pretty good for Rozema. And then Ramirez throws a wild pitch, moving Parrish to third. And then he strikes out Hancock. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. We're up 5. Rozema at 71 pitches. So he is kind of coming up on his limit. Ground ball by DeSincey, who leads off the bottom of the 6th. Whitaker makes the play, 1 down. Borgman up next. He hits a ground ball to Thompson. That's the 2nd out. And a ground ball to third from Crichiki, and a quick 1-2-3 inning. We go to the 7th. Mickey Hatcher leading off. He's 0 for 2. And Ramirez strikes out Hatcher. 7 Ks for Ramirez, sitting at 109 pitches. And there we go. Ramirez is tired, and Whitaker hits a Jimmy Jack to right center field. And it's 6-0. Let's take a look here. That is Whitaker's 7th home run. Our middle infield has a lot of pop, which I did not expect in this game. They're going to keep Ramirez in there as Ricky goes to right for a base hit. Hell yeah, we're going for 2, but he gets thrown out every time. Oh, he's safe this time. There we go. That's enough, as they're going to bring in Nate Snell, who we saw yesterday. And we'll see what he did here. Pretty solid. 3 1/3. Only 2 hits with 3 Ks. As Palmer had walked 8 yesterday. So Baltimore starters are definitely struggling. Hey, a base hit for Trammell to right. Henderson scores. RBI single. It is 7-0. I love these kind of games. 1 down for Gibby. And Gibson, popping it up on the infield, not too far from Borgman, and Borgman makes the catch. So 2 down. Here is JT. He's got 9 home runs, by the way, in his last 20 games, and he's had 3 multi-home run games in that period. So great job by Thompson, making it tough on me to trade him as he strikes out swinging. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Rozema at 85 pitches as Bonner hits a ground ball to third. Oh, no! Hatcher makes an error. So in his second game, he joins the list of Tigers' third basemen who are terrible defensively. It's going to bring up Al Bumbry, the number 9 hitter. Bumbry flies out to right, 1 down. Next up is Jimmy Sexton. Sexton ground ball right to Hatcher. And Hatcher tosses it to second to get the lead runner. They cannot turn 2. He's going to leave it up to Mike Eden as Parrish allows a pass ball moving Sexton into scoring position. And with a 2-1 count, Eden hits a ground ball to first, and that'll do it. Tigers get out of the inning. We go to the 8th. Here is Reggie. Let's take a look real quick. I mean, this is kind of interesting. Look at that. 2 at-bats, 2 runs, 6 walks. I mean, we'll take it. Reginald finally pops it up on the infield. This will be an out. There's 1 down. Next up is Lance Parrish. Parrish sends a fly ball to left. There's the second out. It's going to leave it up to Hancock. It's been shut down today. 0 for 3. And he hits a fly ball into center, which is dropped by Bumbry. And that's a 2-run error. A 2-base error, as Hancock is standing on second. Mickey Hatcher up next. It's a line drive to left, and it is caught by Burrows to end the inning. So we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. Rozema listed as tired with 96 pitches, but he's pitching a shutout. I think he deserves an opportunity to close this game out as he strikes out Singleton for only his 2nd K. Maybe Rozema's getting stronger. Striking out Burrows, back-to-back Ks. What can he do here against the Sensei? He strikes out the side in the bottom of the 8th. And we go to the 9th. Wow. Rozema not messing around. So the 9th, we lead off with Sweet Lou. He pops it up to first. That's one down. Here's Henderson, 1 for 3 with a walk today. And he shoots it into the right center field gap. Caught by the center fielder. Bunbury, there's 2 down. Next up is Tram. Shoots it down the right field line. He's got himself a double, a home run, and a single. 3 for 5 on the day, and I think he's no doubt the player of the game. Unless Rozema gets a shutout, and then we have to maybe have a conversation. He's had 110 pitches, well beyond his max. Borgman steps in to lead off the bottom of the ninth, and Borgman pops it into the outfield grass. It's going to be caught by Trammell for the first out. Next up is Wayne Crichiki, usually a thorn in our side. 0 for 2 with a walk today. Ground ball to second. Okay, folks, look. If Rozema gets this last batter, 4 hit, 3 walk performance, I think we got to give player of the game to Rozema. Oh, it won't be easy as Bonner shoots it to right. And that's going to bring up the lefty, Al Bunbury, 1 for 3 on the day. Ground ball. Oh, base hit up the middle. And it's first and second as Rozema is now very tired. So I think if I am a good manager, I think I have to give him this last batter. Sexton rips it to center. Oh, it's caught by Henderson for the final out of the game, and Rozema gets a complete game shutout. Wow, that was totally unexpected. As we're taking a look here, maybe we have ourselves a trade offer. Nope, I guess not, as the game was just thinking about it for a moment. Let's take a look at the standings. We won 2 games in Baltimore. Baltimore is definitely on its heels, losing 3 in a row, falling to 3rd as Milwaukee is making a run at it. We are still 7 games back, 5 and 5 in our last 10. So, and the most home runs in the American League. Let's take a look at the transactions. No new information to note. We'll pull up the box score and get out of here. Great job by Rozema. I have to give it to Rosie. Trammell would definitely deserve it on any other situation, but a complete game shutout for a pitcher who just does not get complete games, although this is his second. 4 RBIs. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I can't do it. I got to give it to Rosie. Great job by him. Gary Hancock grounding into 2 double plays and almost ready to turn right field over to Jeffrey Leonard. Ramirez gets a loss. He's 3 and 5. Rozema gets the win, 4 and 1. So great job. We're going to come back tomorrow. And until then, everyone, have a great night.